is just serving or helping a person to come out of their struggling life. Sometimes we have to be a mentor, sometimes we have to be a friend, sometimes we have to be a speech pathologist or a professional to let them come out of the struggle. You assess, treat people or conditions that affect the communication of that particular individual. Okay, in this, like, we have to deal with the comprehension, like what is understanding of the person and the expression of the patient, along with their swallowing difficulties. Sometimes we are called as speech language pathologists, sometimes we are called as speech therapists, whatever we both say. Yeah, there are central examinations like NEET, UGC, all those examinations are also there, and certain institutions like All India Institute of Speech and Hearing, I think JSS, SRH, they all have their own entrance examinations, and once you're cleared in it, you get the seat in the government or merit quota. As I said, there are Aish Mysore, All India Institute of Speech and Hearing in Mysore, there is JSS, Karnataka, Kasturba Medical College in Manipal and Mangalore, there is NITE, MAPS, and Father Muller's College in Mangalore. And in Kerala, if we come to Kerala, there is Baby Memorial College of Allied Medical Science where I work right now. And other colleges are AWH, Niche, Icons, all these are in Kerala, okay? The four which I told is in Kerala. Obviously, I would say you should go for masters. Okay, it's just a post-graduation degree. You get more information, in-depth information about each content that you have learned in BSLP. Obviously, masters is a good option, but if you don't have a masters, that doesn't mean, okay, you are nothing. You can't reach anywhere. If you have the skill in you, and if you have the knowledge, and if you have the interest, that passion should be there, then you can be where you want to be. Obviously, they have to take up the science subject to join for this course. And moreover, the person who is interested to join for this course should have an empathetical feel, should be interested in helping people. You should have a good observation and active listening skill. Right. See, the parents come to us taking their child and they are full of anxious mind, like, okay, what my child is going through, what will happen to the future. First thing, you should have an observation skill, active listening. We should lend your ears to the patient or the bystander, what they have got to say. And then you have an empathetical feel. You should be able to adaptable to the situation. Maybe in book or in theory, you have learned something. If such a person or such a patient have come, you have to be like this. Okay, in book they may say like that, but in real life, to a person, it should not be like that. So one person should have the ability to adapt to that situation and creatively think, okay, what should I do? How can I manage this person? What diagnosis or should be my finding about this person? And how can I help them? In one word, it is stressful, but we enjoy it. Okay, so it's kind of, some people, even we have got to hear that they come here, they talk with the children, they talk with the child, they do some certain questions, and they leave the child. It's just 45 minutes. What are they doing? It's not just a 45 minutes. Okay, the child is not in our mind just for a 45 minutes. We have to plan what we have to take. What are the goals? What activities we have to do? If the child give a negative response, how we have to deal with the child. And if someone is interested to know more about speech engineering, I would like to say it's kind of, you know, um, a very enjoyable job. Okay. See, it's not like it's a very stressful thing that, okay, morning I have to go to the hospital or the clinic, I have to be with the child or be with the patient. It's not like that. Each patient, it's a kind of enjoyable moment for us, especially who are dealing with the kids. The whole day the child will be in our head. So it's not like just 20, 45 minutes we are just dealing with the child. So likewise, we have to deal kind of different population. Sometimes it will be like a language delay case, who's like a child who cannot speak well, or there will be an adult who have got a stroke, he can't communicate properly, he have paralyzed, or it will be like a voice patient who have issues or whose voice is not coming out, or it can be a stammering case or breaks in the fluency. So depending on each patient that comes to in front of us, we have, that's what I told, few skills that we have to develop. We have to instantly, we have to switch ourselves. Okay, now this is the fight, this is the complaint, we have to do like this. Yeah, like we do assess, we do treat, we do help them communicate. Okay, it's not just doing a diagnosis and giving a treatment. The main part of our is the record keeping. For each thing what we do is documentation. So our preliminary or primary duty is to assess them what exactly is the problem and get to a diagnosis, and then provide them with the proper treatment strategies. We can be splitted into just speech language pathology, a swallow therapist, or just into stroke patients. Okay, in all these areas, we do counseling. So I believe a person who is an SLP can do a counseling also, can be a good counselor. So speech language pathologists actually act as SLP. You can like split and say swallow therapist, a counselor, or an LD specialist, all these things. I still believe there is around 3,600 more vacant posts, both in central and state government, which is left still not covered. So you can assume after like in a 5 to 10 years how much it is going to expand. Still, even in a daily basis, I get to have like minimum of 10-15 job offers.
Right.
See, as of now, AI hasn't taken the job, SLP job.
Right.
They help us. See, AI help us to reduce our workload of documentation.